Hi, Sincerity here. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. So, today, basically, I am bringing to you a new LP, Raising Hope. This one is mostly about one woman who's raising children that are not her own. So, she's got 7 children in this house, from infant, kids, teens, if you name it, she's got it. So the purpose of this LP is just to see how she can provide for these kids to help make them whole. She wants them to have a wonderful life. She wants them to grow up great. She wants them to have everything in this world that they desire. She has a heart full of gold, and she just wants to give love to those who haven't experienced it. So, just to kind of back up a little bit, it has been a while since I have posted a video. So, one, my computer went kaput on me. So, that I had to kind of save money to get a new one, which I did, and I got a really great one. So, hopefully, that will no longer be an issue. And then I had to kind of figure out what I wanted to do next. You know, what I wanted to play, how I wanted to play, how I wanted to elevate the channel. So, I've done that. So, this is the biggest household that I've ever played with. Usually, if I get past like 2 or 3 Sims, I'm like, okay, too much. Yeah, and next family. But we're going to try to make it through. So, today, this is just an introduction. I want to go through who everyone is, how they got here, and just kind of give you some some groundwork to where we're gonna go. As you can see, all the children are home because it is Winterfest today. So we're going to start with our mama. We're going to start with our foster mama right here. We're going to talk about her. This is Miss Crystal Butler. She is not able to have children on her own, which upset her. She also does not have a spouse. She does have a job. She's a payroll and benefits specialist, so she kind of works a regular job, but she really wanted kids. She wanted to have a big family, be a stay-at-home mom, take care of her children, raise her children. But that was not the life that was planned out for her. But she knew that one way or another she was going to be a mother, so she looked into foster care. And after looking into foster care, that's kind of how she came across being a foster mother, and she started getting children. She is a wonderful woman. We will go into cast and kind of go through everybody's traits and a little bit more background, but this is Miss Crystal Butler. Her first child that she got was Mr. Silas Whitlock here, and he is absolutely fine, y'all. I mean, this man is beautiful. He is something else, though. He's had a rough life. He used to live with a father who abused him, so we'll go through cast and you'll see he's got like a couple bruise or burn marks or such, and he's also got a bruise across his face that is from his father as well. But his father is no longer with us. And then her second child, Miss Ariel Lachlan here, beautiful Sim. She is absolutely if you Silas would get out of the way, absolutely gorgeous. She is the second. She is not a product of abuse or anything. She's just been bounced around from foster home to foster home because as she's gotten older, a lot of people want children and they don't really want to deal with older kids. So she's just been bounced around until she found Miss Crystal, who loved her, took her in, and has been taking care of her for some time now. Then we have 2 more teens, Harmony Garza and Devin Rodriguez. They are currently off to um, their sports right now. She's a cheerleader and he plays football. And then we have Nathaniel De La Paz here. He's over here doing some sit-ups, but he is a sweet kid. He really just likes to run around and kind of do his own thing. He doesn't bother nobody. He hangs out with the big kids when they allow him to. Then you have Crystal here. She is our little genius. I'm pretty sure she's going to be our rocket scientist. Crystal. What do I call her? Caitlin Graves. She loves science. She loves working on this little table. She looks like she's blown something up here right about now. But she is our little rocket scientist, our little genius, very smart. It says she's a C student, but technically she should be an A student because she is very, very smart. Excuse me, guys, I got the sniffles. And then we have Carter Walters here. He is the newest addition to the family. He his mother carried him and just realized that she couldn't take care of him. And as soon as she found out that there was an infant up for foster, she was like, I will take him. Now, none of these kids have parents in this world, so we are not really going down the avenue of their parents showing up or wanting them back. But I feel like starting and trying to complete the lives of some of these kids is actually going to give us some good framework in this save file, as far as, having relationships and family and stuff, because they'll grow up, they'll have their families and such. So I think that will kind of give us some good foundation to create some lineage in this save file. And if you can see over here, there's something in my game that is not up to date, so I have to go through that and figure out what it is, but so far it's functioning well, so I will figure that out later. So right now we're going to go ahead and jump into Cass and kind of look a little closer at everyone and see how things, their traits, and tell you a little bit more about them. So we're going to modify Cass. So I am absolutely in love with my new computer, y'all. Like, I was over the moon when my husband took me to get it, and so happy because I really missed recording and just putting something out there. So we're going to go down the list. First, we got Miss Crystal Butler here. She wants to be a super parent. She is domestic, cheerful, neat, and family oriented. She doesn't have a whole bunch going on. She's very basic. She looks like your typical mom. It's her everyday, her her formal, her athletic, her sleep. Like, if that don't say mom, can you imagine this rolling up on you if you break curfew with her looking for you? Party, pool, and her hot and cold weather. So this is Miss Crystal Butler. And then Mr. Silas. So let's really get into it with Silas here. First, we'll go through his outfits. This is his everyday, his kind of around the house outfit. And when I told you he had some burns and stuff from his dad, you can see those here. And then if we get a little bit closer, you see the gash across his eye that's kind of scarred up and healed. And here is his other everyday, and then we put another one on him here, something real cool, real lax. Mr. Silas here wants to be like a musician. He doesn't know if he wants to write music or be like an artist himself and actually be in the front line, but he does enjoy music. You will see in this LP that he'll go to different team spots that I have placed down. He'll play for people. He'll go busking for tips. He also has a job. He works at a restaurant as like a busser. So he's really trying to save money before college because he wants to study music. So he wants to save money before college and kind of have his own. He doesn't want to put too much on Miss Crystal because she's done so much for him in the past. He is something else, y'all. When I tell you, like, if he likes you and he wants you, he's going to get you. There is a little bit of something going on in the house right now. He does not like Harmony, but him and Harmony do engage in some woohoo from time to time. They, when he feels like he wants that, he knows he can go to Harmony and get that because she actually does have a crush on him. But Mr. Silas here is in love with Ariel. Like, he loves this girl. You will see him go and embrace her and hug her. He doesn't pressure her for anything. He doesn't, try to get her into bed. He treats her like a queen, but he knows that he is not in the right mind to date her at this point because he doesn't want to hurt her. So he does all these things behind her back. She probably knows that he's messing around with Harmony, but she knows that his heart actually is with her because Harmony was jealous one time and she yelled at Ariel, and he went and yelled at Harmony because she yelled at Ariel. So she knows that she has his heart, that she knows that he has a lot on his mind, a lot going on, a lot of trauma that he's trying to process. And Silas really just wants to be a better person before he wants to be the person that Ariel deserves, and not just bring her into his messed up world. But so you will see from time to time that he will engage with woohoo with Harmony. He will also engage in woohoo with other women, but he will never blankly in Ariel's face do anything that causes her to be sad or upset. He treats her very delicately. So we'll finish going through his outfits. This is his athletic, his sleep, his party, his pool, hot, and his winter wear. And then we have Mr. Devin here, Devin Rodriguez. Him and Silas are pretty close. Devin is your typical gamer. He really doesn't do much other than sit on his game, and he makes money, from entering contests and stuff like that. So not too much, but Devin's really cool. And when I initially opened this save, he was immediately attracted to Ariel and Harmony, but he was trying to engage in woohoo with Ariel. So I had to go and set that as a, they can just be friends thing, because I didn't want him trying to pursue her. And plus, Silas don't play. He does not play about Ariel. He does not play about Ariel. He does not play about Ariel. So he will absolutely cut off anyone who steps in the way. He knows that he's foul in the background, doing all those things behind Ariel's back. But he also does not play about her, and he won't let anybody get close to her. And here is Mr. Devin's party, pool, hot, and cold weather wear. And we've already done her. Let's go to Harmony. So here's Harmony, cute, typical little cheerleader. This is like her little hanging around the house lounge outfit. This is like her formal, her workout. She loves pink and purples. And her sleep, her party, her swim, hot, and cold weather wear. Like, she is like your typical girly girl, loves the boys, loves to cheer, and does not. These two actually despise each other, which they were okay before Silas started openly flirting and being romantic with Miss Ariel in front of Harmony. When that happened, she started being mean to Ariel, and now they despise each other. So that is a thing. And let's go with Mrs. Ariel. If she is not beautiful, y'all, I did not make her. She is a download, but she is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go through some of her outfits. This is her everyday, like, school outfit, like her lounge around the house outfit, another cute little outfit, and another cute little outfit, just to switch things up a bit. Like, the body is tea. Like, she is, like, look at her, like, gorgeous. Like, she takes care of her body. She works out. She does yoga. She wants to make sure that she stays fit and looks nice. And she actually, when I opened this save file, had a crush on Silas immediately. Like, she is in love with this boy, but she knows that he is working on himself. Here's her formal, so this is what you will see her wear to prom. This is her workout. This is her night 1, 2, her party. Oh, look at her, y'all. She is beautiful. And I know y'all probably like, she does not look like a teen. I think she looks like a teen. Like, this is a party outfit. When teens go out to parties, they want to look like, they want somebody to notice them. So I feel like this was appropriate. She's a teen, but I feel like teens these days are a lot different from me when I was a teen. So I feel like the outfits are appropriate. Now, I had her in something a little bit more risque, but then I had to remember she is a teen, but I feel like this was very teen-ish enough, so I put this one on her. This is very teen-like, so we will keep with that. And then we have her cold weather. But Miss Ariel, she's smart. She wants to be a lawyer. She wants to do something great. She wants to have a family because she wants to have children one day. And she wants to kind of just have a normal life. She is a bookworm and she's loyal. Hence the reason you're not going to see her being romantic with other people, because she is loyal to Silas, although Silas really is not loyal to her right now. Oh, and I don't think I did traits for others. So Silas's traits, he's a bro and he loves music and he wants to be admired. Devin is a hothead and he has ADHD, so I can't get this child to do anything. Like, he was trying to do a project and Miss Butler had to come and finish it for him because he could not focus. Harmony's traits, she is high maintenance and materialistic. Her life's goal is to marry rich and stay rich. And then children, Mr. Nathaniel here, cute as a button. He is very chill, very calm, doesn't give anybody any problems. Here are his outfits, very basic. I do not have a lot of custom content for children, y'all, so if y'all have some good ones, please leave them in the comments down below, because I really do need some CC for children. And then Miss Caitlin here, still our little bookworm. She's cute as a button. She's got a couple outfits here, and that's hers. I try to always give them like some loungewear, because it bothers me to my core that when they're just not doing anything and lounging around the house, have no intention of going anywhere, they're in like full clothes. So I will always try to pair them with something they can wear around the house. And Mr. Carter, so cute. This is his winter. Here is his everyday. Gave him a few. Here's his formal, his sleep, and his party. I don't know whose party he's going to, but his party, his hot, and his winter. And he is Sunny. He is the greatest infant I've ever had, because he doesn't cry, he doesn't whine, he doesn't do a whole bunch of anything, and all of the other children adore him, especially Devin. Like, when you watch the gameplay, you'll see that Devin just naturally gravitates to Carter to go in there and take care of him, or to just kind of go in there and talk to him, keep him company. Like, she got really good kids. So we are done with that. So we will kind of go and look at everybody's living space and just chit chat a little bit more about where we're going here. But I thought this would be like a good one, because it's like challenging, and it is really hard, y'all, to play with 8 Sims in a house. Because one, you got somebody burning down the house on this end, and then you have to shuffle through and see who's doing what and check on needs. So it is really a struggle for me to play with so many Sims. So you will notice that Ariel and Silas have their own rooms, and that is because they were the first 2 children that Crystal got. So they have their own space. So they are the older of the children, so that's why they have their own space. Ariel here is her room, her space. This is her stuff. She likes cross stitching, which is what I use, because they all, like the older kids, have piggy banks. So whenever they make money from anything, finding anything, I put it in their piggy bank. So when they go off to college, this is going to be the money that I add to their into their funds. It's the money that they save. She's a bookworm. You'll often see her in her room reading in bed. And then we have Caitlin and Harmony's room. Caitlin, what? Harmony does not. This is Harmony's bed. So, oh yeah, okay. So this is Harmony's side of the room. And then she has her little piggy bank. And then this is Caitlin's side of the room. You know, it says I'm sorry, Harmony, but I'm pretty sure she probably just hopped in her bed. Caitlin also likes drawing, so she has one of these here. Homegirl here, She does have a job. She works retail, so she does have to go to work in a couple days. He has a job. He is works as a table cleaner. He does streaming and football, and she is just a cheerleader. She's like, she not getting no job, and you not going to convince her otherwise. So she can sometimes be a problem, because she has the high maintenance trait. So that's their space. And this is the rest of the house. Like, I had to put a lot of clutter and stuff because there's a lot of kids in this house. So, in my mind, with this many children, this is what I would think that their living room would look like: pillows and crafting and stuff just all over the place, but still in a neat way. And then here is the dining room. Here, I know I didn't do like the whole tab. You come in and you go to the left and the right, but this is, I made her make this because it's Christmas so they can have some dessert. But this is the kitchen, laundry, the dirty bathroom. I just made this bathroom because there's way too many kids in this house to not have enough bathrooms. So this is a bathroom I just made. This is Silas's room. You know, here's his microphone, his guitar. He has two guitars actually. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to sell one. I'm not really sure. But he has two guitars. This is his space. He really loves music. I thought that his space would be like, kind of chill, not too much. And then we have Devin and um, Nathaniel's room. This is their space. This is Devin's money. He's got, how much money do you have, Devin? $132 because he won a little tournament not too long ago. And here is like their little craft. And, they come in here and paint, and then they can do homework and use the computer. And then this is Mama's room. This is Crystal's space. This is her safe haven. This is where she goes when she needs a break and just to relax. So this is her space. And what else do we have here? Oh, this is the backyard. Not too much. We got a pool. And we have like a little couple things out here for the kids. So this is the overall view of the home. Who's glitched? Is it you, Silas? One of y'all. But this is the outside of the house. Yeah, this is the outside of the house with the decorations and everything. Like, it's nice. Honestly, Miss Crystal cannot afford this house, but she poured everything that she could into it. So we're going to struggle to make it, but we're going to make it because the bills we just paid were $5,000 for this house. So she's got to get out of here and shake some. She going to have to shake something to pay for this house. So you'll see her. I'm going to send her out to start like digging up stuff and getting what she can, because this house is expensive and she's not ever going to burden the children and say, hey guys, needs some help. So she's going to do what she has to do. We just need to make sure that she always keeps at least $6,000 in there, because I also want to make sure that when she is cooking, she's purchasing groceries, because it makes it more realistic if she's having to purchase groceries in order to cook and such as well. So, and then with the adventure awaits, I want her to save money to take the kids on a vacation to like a hotel or off to like a family camp and stuff. So I want to have money for all of that. So she's going to be working hard, and I need to get that mod to where she can have a second job, because I might give her like a little weekend job, is like waking up in the morning and going to do like Starbucks or something, and then go to her regular job just to bring in some extra money. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. Episode 1 will be probably after Adventure Awaits drops, and I kind of incorporate that into the game because there's a few lots that I want to put down. I need to put that in playground, and I need to see what else is created. I'm not a builder, guys, so I do rely on the gallery a lot, but that is what I plan to do, is place down a few lots, and then after that the episodes will start rolling out. For the time being, there will just only be one LP going, and once I get more than halfway completed with this one, I will start another one. but the plan is for within the first 6 or 7 episodes for us to send Mr. Silas off on his own and enroll him in college, and then she will follow. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Miss Harmony. I'm not sure her ideals on college, and he may go to college from home. So we'll definitely see. But that's it, guys. Just a little update, just a little background to tell you how things are going, to tell you what everybody is doing. We got Crystal back there getting down in the background. So we will definitely get started and see how things go. But I did miss you guys, and I am so excited to be back. And I can't wait to start rolling out these episodes for you guys. Until next time, guys. See you later. Bye.